LS2 is over. I didn't really take anything. We didn't take this. We thought about it, but there was a couple other buddies were taking some stuff, and just left this thing at home. It's been under some ongoing changes, I guess you could say, since the last time anybody's seen it. I'll just go over them real quick. I did a terrible job of documenting anything and paying attention to what's been covered and what hasn't. I don't really know how many people are really going to get into this or not. This truck's pretty cool though. It flies. I mean, it's not a pro mod or anything, but it gets down for what it is. Biggest thing actually, so this is a genuine, real deal Holyfield Envoy front end. Found this locally. I've been looking for a really long time. These are actually really tough to find. I get asked all the time, "Oh, what bumper is that? Where'd you get those headlights?" And you know, I guess really only the old school mini truckers are really gonna know what this is. So in 98, 99, and 2000, they made GMC Jimmy in a trim level called Envoy. That was before like Denali was a thing. These were actually the first HID factory headlights in North America. These are the actual OEM headlights that came on those things. And that's the bumper. Those are not the correct fog lights. I found some on eBay that are the actual correct fog lights that are supposed to be in there, that I'm going to replace those with. Those are just some cheap ass ones that were in it when I got it actually. And then I found this billet grill surplus like sitting on the shelf at Summit Racing, which I mean I've looked at like 46 different places. And everybody was like, "Oh, we discontinued that, or they don't make it anymore, blah, blah, blah." And then a guy on one of the Facebook pages for these trucks sent me a link, and he's like, "Dude, I found one." Sure enough, man, they had a couple in stock. So I ordered it. We painted it satin black to match the other one. Just kind of tie it all in, replace the trim. The bumper was purple when I got it. It came off a guy's Blazer. So we did that. It's actually a really big deal. For me anyway, to find that. I've been looking for one for a really long time. I think it really kind of, you know, makes the front end a bit more aggressive. But we lowered it a good bit more in the rear. So it's got 3-inch leaf springs, 3-inch drop leaves in the back. And then I built a custom shackle for the rear to move it up a little bit and into the frame. And that's got a 2-inch block on it. I really couldn't get away from that. It's a 28-inch tall rear tire. And it tucks it pretty good. It's technically about a 6 to 6.5 inch drop in the back. It's pretty low, so it's only actually like a 3 or 4 inch drop in the front. It's got coilovers in the front, so I'm not exactly sure how much it actually lowered it in comparison to stock. And a 2-inch spindle on there also. But the biggest thing that we've done lately, I guess the most fun thing really, besides the front end, it's 2020. It's time to stop buying Flowmasters. This had been on it for a while, and it was pretty loud. Sounded okay, whatever, right? But it just sounded like every other small block out there. Now it's not a small block on this truck. It is an LS setup. We'll get into that if we need to in a little bit. But anyway, we've replaced the Flowmaster with 2 Black Widow Widowmaker 10-inch mufflers. So they're a flow-through design, cylindrical. They're round, canister style, and dumped underneath just like the Flowmaster was. So we'll get a cool start, I guess. Some people say it's not a true cold start because this is Texas, but the motor's cold, I guess. So we'll get a start up. It is fucking rowdy. I can tell you that. So it's long tube 1 7/8 stainless works headers into 3-inch pipe, 2 3-inch pipe, dual all the way back to the mufflers, and then they're dumped right before the rear end. So it's actually pretty short exhaust run. It's not very long. So she's loud. Obviously no cats. So let's get a quick cold start. So we're gonna go ahead and get this thing started up, but it's gonna need to idle for just a little bit because it's cold, and you really don't get a sense for how it normalizes until I get some temperature in the motor, and I'm not gonna rev it cold. So I'm just gonna let it start and then let it idle for a good minute or so, and then it'll start to sound a little bit more normal as it would if it was at operating temperature. So we'll do that. that's the basic white bitch updates for now. That's her nickname, the basic white bitch, because it's a basic white bitch. So we're gonna get it out on the road tomorrow, get some good footage of it rolling, or really sound clips, I guess, inside the truck while it's driving, some pole clips, I guess, best as I can anyway. Probably won't have anybody with me, so probably gonna be kind of difficult, but I'll do the best I can. I really don't think the video is really gonna do it justice. I mean, it's pretty rowdy for a little street motor. I mean, it's not a crazy motor. I'll get into the specs later on, but it's pretty rowdy. It's pretty obnoxious. I mean, it sounds like a little pro mod, you know, just hanging out when it's idling, and you know, under wide open throttle, it sounds like more than it is probably. Probably scarier sounding than it actually is. But we'll get some good clips. I'll do the best I can tomorrow, and we'll do a separate update on that so you guys can get a better idea of what it is. And if anybody has questions from that, then that's kind of where I'll kind of take the video from there, kind of what everybody has questions about or what somebody wants to see more of, that kind of thing. So, because I don't really know exactly what everybody's interested in right now on this, if anything. So, all right, well, we'll go from there.